Major update, guys. So the police have finally arrested 12 suspects believed to have carried out the armed robbery attack that led to the death of Miss Somtochukwu at her home in Katampe, Abuja, the incident that happened on the 29th of September. We are now hearing that 12 individuals have been apprehended and arrested, and they have also made confessions as to the events that led up to the young woman's death. From what we are hearing, these 12 armed robbers were caught in the process of going for another robbery. When they were apprehended, one of the suspects, Shamsuddin Hassan, confessed to being the one who shot the security guard, claiming he did so because the security guard tried to stop them. And now, if you recall in our previous story, we cited that the security guard was an armed security guard. Unlike the other vigilante men that were tied up by this gang of robbers, the security guard was more of a threat because he had a weapon. So we are confirming this from this man's confession as to why he had to kill the security guard. While another armed robber, another suspect by the name of Sani Sirajo, admitted to being the one who saw the late Somtochukwu jump over a balcony. Now, according to his own confession, he tried to stop her. Like physically, he tried to hold her. He tried to catch her. He tried to make her not fall, but it seemed as though she was more scared of whatever they might want to do to her in the house, because he cited that her weight pulled her away from his grip, that he couldn't hold her because of her weight. And when I heard that or read that per se, I'm like, she looks skinny. I don't know how much weight she would have pulled. Given that you're an armed robber, you should have more weight for you to be able to hold her up if you really did not want her to jump. The police also recovered fabricated AK-47, 36 rounds of live ammunition, 1 pump action gun, 2 knives, and 4 mobile phones belonging to victims of their armed robbery attacks. The only thing now is, with this development, and as big as this story was, we are yet, as at the time of making this video, it could change, there will be an update, even while editing or even after uploading, everything could change. But right now, we don't have pictures, we don't have videos, we have all these stories and all these testimonies, but we don't have images of these young men who did this. But we have their names and surnames. We even have their alias. We know their age. We know where they are from. There are so many details about these armed robbers out there, but we are still yet to see a picture or a video. But stay following this page, stay subscribed. Whenever that comes up, we will show you them. You could also look around for us too. If you get to see them first, please send to us so we can share it. But when these names were published, there is a chance that we may not even see images, given the demographic of these armed robbers who committed this crime. 6 of these suspects were from Katsina State, 5 of them Kaduna State, and 1 of them from Borno State. The oldest seemed to be 31 and the youngest seemed to be 20 years old. And now that I see the names, the Sani guy who was the one who tried to hold Miss Somto from falling from the balcony is the 20-year-old one, is the smallest of them all, the youngest of them all, and it does make sense now how he might have not been able to pull her up or help her up. So I guess maybe it makes sense. The child amongst them had to be the one to stop her from falling, but failed. I don't know if the police in Abuja handling this case will get to see this video, but I would love for them to ask these armed robbers about the attack that happened in Apo Resettlement earlier this year. It's a similar attack, the one where they had to kill a young man named Michael J. White. If any of them can recall that incident or that attack and probably admit to killing this young man and hopefully help the family of this young boy get closure, it will be a good thing. Given the nature of their armed robbery, it's basically the same thing that happened back in June that killed the young man who had just returned from work, not knowing that his compound was being robbed. So if the police could find out from this young man and hope their confession is as honest as it could be, it would be a nice thing. It would be a good thing, so that the family of Michael J. White can also live knowing that their son's killers have been apprehended, and hopefully will stay behind bars. But stay following this page. We will be following the story. If there's any updates, I will let you guys know.